Okay, so good morning adventurers. So this video is for our circle time. So let's start it by waving hello to everyone. Good morning. Okay, now before we start, can you show me your eyes, nose, mouth, hair, ears, touch the sky. Show me your shoulders, elbows, tap your head, pull a silly face, touch your knees, touch your feet. Okay, and now sit up straight, put your hands on your lap, on your knees, and show me a big smile that you are ready to learn. Okay, so we're going to read a story today. So this is our story, and it is called The Red Hen. Okay, and as you can see, okay, so this is the story we are going to read. And as we know, we need to watch very carefully with our eyes and listen very carefully with your ears. So this is the red hen. Now, who can tell me what sound a hen makes? Let's have a think. Okay, so now let's read the story. Tess the hen was not in the pen. Dad had a net, I can get Tess. Mum had a bag, I can get Tess. Tess ran, Mum ran, and Dad ran. Chip did not run, I bet I can get Tess. Chip got a big box, he set the box up. He put it in a pot, Chip got Tess in the box. Dad put Tess in the pen. Okay, so I want you to think about what did the mum use in the story to try and get the hen in the pen? Okay, and who was the person who got the hen in the pen? Was it the mum? Was it the dad? Or was it Chip? Okay, so I want you to think about these questions, because when we read a story, it's really important that we understand it and we can talk about it. Okay, now, what can we do in our circle time? I think let's do some exercise activities. Okay, so here are 3 little workout activities that you can do at home. Okay, so number 1, running and punching. So can you try and run on the spot and do some punches with your arms? Okay, so you'll be running and punching. Can you do some side lunges? So you stand with your feet together and then you do some lunges. And can you try and climb up a rope? So pretend you have a rope in front of you and try and climb up it. Okay, and now let's read a little nursery rhyme about Jack and Jill. Okay, so I want you to read it and say it with me. Are we ready? Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Up Jack got, and home did trot, as fast as he could caper. He went to bed to mend his head with vinegar and brown paper. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Up Jack got, and home did trot, as fast as he could caper. He went to bed to mend his head with vinegar and brown paper. Okay, so this is a nursery rhyme about Jack and Jill, and it tells you how they went up the hill to try and bring some water, but then they kept falling down and breaking their crown. Okay, now what I would like you to do is I would like you to draw me a picture of Jack and Jill. So I want you to keep listening rhyme. And then when you think you know what it is about, I want you to draw a picture of Jack and Jill. Okay, and to finish our circle time adventurers, let's sing a counting song. So I know that we know all the words to this song, and I want you to try and tell me how many green bottles there will be. So are we ready? 10 green bottles hanging on the wall. 10 green bottles hanging on the wall, and if one green bottle should accidentally fall, splat, there'd be 9 green bottles hanging on the wall. 9 green bottles hanging on the wall, and if one green bottle should accidentally fall, splash, there'd be 8 green bottles hanging on the wall. 8 green bottles hanging on the wall, and if one green bottle should accidentally fall, splat, there'd be 7 green bottles hanging on the wall. 7 green bottles hanging on the wall, and if one green bottle should accidentally fall, splat, there'd be 6 green bottles hanging on the wall. 6 green bottles hanging on the wall, and if one green bottle should accidentally fall, splat, there'd be 5 green bottles hanging on the wall. 5 green bottles hanging on the wall, and if one green bottle should accidentally fall, how many? There'd be 4 green bottles hanging on the wall. 4 green bottles hanging on the wall, and if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'd be 3 green bottles hanging on the wall. 3 green bottles hanging on the wall, and if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'd be 2 green bottles hanging on the wall. 2 green bottles hanging on the wall, and if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'd be 1 green bottle hanging on the wall. 1 green bottle hanging on the wall, and if one green bottle should accidentally fall, splat, there'd be no green bottles hanging on the wall. Okay, so I hope you joined in and you could tell me how many green bottles there would be from 10 to 0. Okay, thank you adventurers, have a fantastic week and keep on working super hard. Goodbye.